So super casual video today. We got just to go over to address a couple things. I really want to go over a couple topics here on this video. Today we're going to be talking about telepathy. We're going to be talking about the present moment, and we're going to be talking about attracting love. Right? This is what we're going to be talking about now. This is it's one of my favorite topics to talk about. This is what, like, first of all, this is what I want you guys to know. Like, some of y'all, just being real with you guys. Look, I know when you're thinking about me, okay? I know it because, look, most of you guys that are thinking about me, I'm not thinking about you. So if I get a flash in my head of your face, that means you're thinking about me. You see what I'm saying? I know you're thinking about me. I know what frequency you're sending me, okay? That's number one. Number two, now this is what I want you guys to know. Okay, this is how, because it's not about me, it's about you. How can you actually use telepathy in your own life? Okay, well, realize this. Your brain is a neurotransmitter and receiver of frequency. What does that mean? It means when you send a thought, out, that thought is received by all vibrational counterparts immediately, instantaneously, whether you are 5 feet away or 10,000 miles away across the earth. Okay, why is that? Because we are all connected energetically. So when you think about someone, they pick up that frequency. Now, you may not be aware of this, and this is why meditation becomes very powerful. Meditation in your dreams, you can really tap into those deep subconscious levels of thought, right? You get messages in your dreams, certain people in your life. Like, I got a message in my dream last night of 3 different people. 3 different people that I haven't talked to in a while showed up in my dream, okay? What does that mean? Well, it means, number one, it either means A, they were thinking about me, or B, sometime in the future, we're going to be connecting again for some reason, right? That's what it means. Like, your dreams have meaning. You realize this. Now, on some level, yes, you get to choose the meaning of your dreams, but understand this, yes, your spirit guides, your higher self, your whatever you want to believe, even ETs, if you're different beings, you're going to get messages in your dreams, but if you're paying attention to them, okay? Your dreams aren't random. Nothing's random, guys. Well, everything's random, but nothing's random. There's no coincidences in this universe. There's no coincidences. It's 217, right? I don't know. Like, I don't even know why I'm supposed to go to the 217 right now. Like, I just keep feeling like I'm supposed to go to the 217. I keep seeing the goddamn numbers 217. Okay, what does that mean? That's a message. That's the message my guides are showing me. Hey, go to the 217. And this is what's funny about spirit guides, right? Look, they're here to help you. They're here to guide you. You ultimately, they can't make you do anything, but they're going to guide you the best you can. And when you realize your spirit guides are an extension of yourself, and they're also your future self in a sense, or an extension of your future self as well. Because the reason why is because your spirit guides, they are what's it called? What dimension would I say? I would say 5th dimension, but I could be wrong on that. I think 5th dimension, probably 5th dimension. Yeah, 5th dimension. You access your spirit guides in the 5th dimension, okay? So, oh man, it's interesting. Or maybe it's the 4th, well, I don't know. It's the 5th. No, it's the 5th. It's the 5th. It's the 5th dimension. Because the reason why is because they're outside of time and space. You see, time and space is the 4th dimension, okay? Governing by time and space. So when you're in their when you're thinking of time and space, you're thinking in the 4th dimension, okay? So now with that being said, the reason why your spirit guides can give you hints on what to do in the future is because they can see the future, okay? How can they see the future? Well, you got to realize that in the 5th dimension, there is no time. It's all the eternal present moment. And from this higher perspective, think about it like a bird on top of a mountain, right? It's omnipresent. It can see everything, the past, present, and future. So with that being said, based off of probable timelines, your spirit guides can help you. Trim my beard. Your spirit guides can help you and basically tell you, hey, do this or don't do this. This is my suggestion to you based off of, because the reason why is because I can already see this. It's like your higher self, right? Your higher self on the top of the mountain. Your ego's in the valley. Your ego trying to figure everything out in the 3rd dimension. Well, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Well, this means this and this means that. Your mind's trying to control everything. You see what I'm saying? That's your mind. Your mind don't know shit, okay? Your higher self knows everything, okay? Trust. It don't have to make sense. Most of the time, it's not going to make sense, okay? But you got to trust your feelings, okay? Trust your feelings, not your thoughts, bro. Your thoughts can lie to you. Your feelings will never lie. Oh, you heard me there. Look, your heart knew the answer before your mind could come up with a question, bro. The answer is within, okay? The answer is within. Surrender. Surrender to this now. Catch yourself in thought. I've been catching myself in thought recently. Realize worrying about the future, right? My guide sent me a message of whatever, I can't remember what number it was. It was some number sequence. It was like it was either 72 or I don't know, something like that. And I looked it up and it said, stop worrying about the future. And then I'm like, oh shit, I was actually just worrying about the future right there. Why did, you know what I mean? It's like we get messages, but are you paying attention, man? Like let go of what doesn't serve you and trust the present moment to guide you. Okay, realize the physical world will materialize to reflect back to you what you believe if you feel worthy of yourself. Right? I've been going through a lot of shadow work right now, you know, on the feelings of why I feel unworthy, you know, and all the expectations placed on me as a kid. You know, I always felt like that I wasn't good enough unless I was the best. Like if I wasn't first, I was last. Like Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights, right? I said if I'm not the best, then I'm the worst, and I would judge myself. And it was to the point where it was like my peers, it was like my parents, and really it got down into myself where it was like I had all these expectations on you need to perform in a certain way, otherwise you're not good enough. If you lose, that's bad. And I had this negative attachment to if I failed, that means I wasn't good enough. That's what a meaning that I had about my past. And it's carried over subconsciously, unconsciously. I was not aware of it. It was carrying over into my future. It was carrying over into my present moment, my now, right? And it was just simply that I didn't believe I was worthy. I had a failure in my life. I've had different failures. I've had different setbacks. And it was that what I realized was it wasn't the setback that I had recently that was stopping me from moving forward. It was the association with the meaning that I believed what failure was. I associated failing, quote unquote, with not being good enough, which made me feel inferior, which made me be afraid to take action, which then caused this thing I like to call perfectionist procrastination, okay? Perfectionist procrastination is where you basically feel like you have to be perfect, and if you're not perfect, that means you're not good enough, therefore you don't even try because you don't want to fail, right? And then you procrastinate, and then of course you're and it's the momentum cycle once again, right? Success creates confidence creates activity creates habits create success. Failure creates lack of confidence creates lack of activity creates failure habits, and failure habits create failure. So, you know, time and time again, we get in these different momentum cycles, but when we realize that nothing in life means anything other than the meaning we put on it, right? Telepathy, we can send each other messages in our thoughts, in our dreams, in our meditations. Now look, here's the thing. In the moment, our minds may be occupied, okay? Our minds may be occupied with what's going on in our life in that moment, and this is why meditation is so powerful. Someone may be sending you a message telepathically, but since your mind is cluttered, or AKA it's filled up with whatever you're doing, you may not pick it up, okay? So when you meditate, what happens when you meditate is you're vacuuming out those thoughts that are in your mind, you're clearing your mind, and you're coming back to your true self. Because realize this, the real world exists within yourself, and you are not your thoughts, you're the presence experiencing them. You are what is left once there is no longer thought. And this is why meditation is powerful. You're vacuuming away or breathing, it's through your breath, right? You're breathing in love, and you're breathing out fear. You're breathing in confidence, you're breathing out doubt. You're breathing out all that's not you. You see what I'm saying? All those thoughts that are stuck up in there, you were scrolling on social media, someone told you this today, all those events that you had in your life. Well, what happens is, this is how I look at it, right? Your mind is a blank canvas. And when you put things in your mind, when you read a book, when you listen to an audio, when you have a conversation, when you have an experience in your life, you're painting on that canvas, okay? So sometimes we need to take time out of what we are doing. Maybe it's going on a walk, maybe it's going in nature, maybe it's a meditation. And what we do is we turn the page on that canvas, or we basically rip off that page and we start fresh with a new blank canvas, okay? Because a lot of times when you have a bunch of clutter in your mind isn't as clear because there's so much going on. But if you can vacuum out those thoughts, now you're at a clear blank canvas, which now allows you to paint whatever you want on there, okay? And when you're a blank canvas, you get messages from the universe, okay? Your spirit guides can easily contact you, because here's the thing. This is what I heard the other day from Phil Good. Matter of fact, is who it was I heard it from. And I resonated with it. I was like, that makes a lot of sense. What he said was, your guides are always with you, but you're not always with your guides. And I was like, ooh, shit. I was like, oh, god damn. And it's the present moment. How can people have been asking me about spirit guides, right? Well, look, I'm still learning about spirit guides as well. I've been in contact with my guides consciously, at least, for the last almost year now. Not quite, maybe 9 months, 6-9 months, and off and on because I'm still learning how that even fucking works. Now I'm getting better with it, but what I can tell you from what I know and what I experience is you access you access the higher intelligence, the higher dimensions in the present moment, okay? Because everything exists in the now. But when your thought is taking you out of the present, aka anxiety, fear, worry, doubt, that's all about the past and future. Okay, that's fourth dimension time. You're in the third dimension. You're stuck in your this is the physical linear way of things. Okay, and it's solid, it's rigid, you're stuck in a way. You see what I'm saying? But if you're outside of time, therefore you're in the fifth dimension, which is the eternal present moment, where all possibilities exist, your infinite possibility. Now you get messages, okay? It's like I said, your guides are always sending you messages, but you're just not paying attention. And that's what my guides told me last night. I had a conversation with my guides last night, and what they told me was, we've been sending you messages this whole time, but you just weren't paying attention. And I was like, fuck. They're like, we've been trying to help you. We've been helping you this whole time. And this is another thing. This is another thing when it comes to guys, is what they told me as well. And yeah, they said I can share this because some of this stuff is pretty new to me. So I'm just like, what should I actually share with you guys? But I think at the end of the day, the more I share with you guys, the more we can help expand this collective mind. Now, with that being said, what the guys told me last night was, they basically, what was it that they said? They said, oh my God, I just lost that one. But hey, I guess I just took myself out of the present moment there. But yeah, we'll pretty much leave it like this. It's telepathy. It's telepathy. It's the present moment. It's attracting love. So attracting love right now. This is interesting because I've been wanting to attract love for a while now, and it's been this really process of me finding out what's been blocking me, because I'm a pretty handsome guy. I've achieved things in my life. I have a great personality. I'm smart. I'm wise. I like to think. I'm pretty good looking. So why would I have trouble attracting love? You would think you should have a girlfriend. People tell me that. They're like, why don't you have a girlfriend? And what I said was, I don't know. Good question. Well, number one, I like to think that I'm my own girlfriend, first of all. And I'm dating myself right now. I've been dating myself for a while. And back a couple years ago, what was it, 3-4 years ago, I got out of this relationship. It was a very toxic relationship, actually. I got out of this relationship, and I knew that I needed to find myself. I needed to learn how to love myself and really feel worthy within myself. And really, that's really the shadow that I've been working through right now, is that just feeling unworthy. Why am I feeling unworthy? And once again, it goes back into that procrastination, perfectionism, right? Perfectionist procrastination, where something happened to you, aka someone broke up with me, and one of my exes broke up with me in the past, which made me feel like I wasn't good enough. And then I carried that fear and worry of me being unworthy, and I carried that over into other areas of my life, where then I showed up at the basketball court and I felt like I wasn't good enough. And I was worried about what other people think. Well, my girlfriend broke up with me, that means I'm not good enough, And then what happened again? I get another girlfriend, and then the same thing happens. It's a pattern. And then so it gets to this point where it's like, you got to stop feeling unworthy when something happens, and just trust that it's happening for a reason. Okay. Trust that it happens for a reason. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm really starting to understand my worth. I'm really starting to understand my worth. And I've really flipped the script of, it's not what woman am I worthy of, it's what woman is worthy of me. That's because I'm special and I'm unique, and I know that. So we really flipped up the script on that. And now I'm like, in my humble opinion, and I'm not, look, it's cool. I've been humble my whole life. Okay. I've had periods of time where I wasn't humble, but bro, who told you got to be humble, bro? If you got something, if you got gifts and abilities, talk your shit, bro. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of silencing myself. I'm tired of pretending like I don't got special gifts and abilities, because I do. Okay. Like, just quite frankly, I could get any woman that I want, but I don't want any woman. Like, I have a very specific type of woman that I am prepared and waiting for. Okay. Because I'm that guy. I've always been over giving. I always have so much to give. but I was never ready to receive that same love back. I guess on some level, I felt like I had to extend myself or help someone else or pick someone else up. And I was like, I didn't feel worthy of receiving that back myself. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for it. It's really right around the corner. It's really right around the corner, but I'm enjoying this present moment so much that it really feels like I don't even care. Like, it feels like I already have everything that I want. So it's like, it's really weird, but it's cool at the same time. It's so super dope. Like, no matter what's happening outside of you, just realize the real world exists within yourself. The only way to change the outside world is not by looking outside, it's by looking within, right? Let me say that again for you. If you didn't hear that, let me say that again for you. The only way to change the outside world is not by looking outside, but it's by looking inside. It's by looking within, okay? And this is what the ego does. It looks at something outside of itself and says, there is a problem with this. I need to change this situation. I am this situation, and this needs to change because I don't like it. Bro, what is my hair? I'm overthinking that. Okay, but anyway, right? And that's what the ego says. That's what the ego does. But realize this, guys. When you realize that in the past, what you were thinking, vibrating, feeling, and doing created this current circumstance, then you understand that it's not about this changing the circumstance. It's about changing your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. That's it. You can't change something outside of you until you change inside, right? And it happens automatically. Other than changing your vibration, there's nothing you else have to do, okay? Because someone asked me this question the other day, so I want to address this actually. I actually want to address this right now because someone asked me this question about the training balance scale. Well, how do I know if law of attraction? You said take action. I'm not taking action, or am I taking action? Or where's the line between am I putting in enough work or am I just being lazy, right? Well, realize this, okay? Realize this. The physical work you're doing is not creating the result, okay? The physical work you're doing is a byproduct of your thoughts, okay? And your thoughts are a byproduct of your vibration. You see what I'm saying? So when you raise your vibration to the level at that which your goal already has been achieved, aka you are on the vibration of your goal, what's going to happen? Since you're on that vibration, you're going to pick up those thoughts. And those thoughts are going to give you the ideas to take the action because, oh shit, oh God, listen to this. Oh shit, I just got this, oh my fuck. Okay, listen to this. Okay, so look, so the ether contains all information. The collective consciousness contains all information. That includes the past, present, future. That means the timeline that you have already achieved your goal is in the ether. It means it already exists because you hitting your goal already exists in the ether. And then since you're on that vibration, you're accessing the thought from that vibration. Therefore, it's pretty much your future self telling you what to do so that you can meet your future self in the present moment. And realize this, guys, you're not chasing your future, you're pulling your future towards you by becoming your future right now. Did you hear that? That wasn't me. That was not, I just grabbed that up and just I'm going to say that again. This is why your actions aren't as important as your vibration. Okay. This is why your vibration is the most important thing. Okay. Because the vibrational realm you are experiencing, aka what you're vibrating, what is in your core vibration, okay, which is what are you feeling, what do you think the most, feel the most, and do the most. That creates your vibration. But more specifically, it's more so what is your energy? How do you feel? What is your energy? What affects your energy? Well, the people in your life, the location in your life, the clothes you wear. I got this new coat. I'm feeling different, like already. I got a ring on. I got a tattoo. I got a bracelet. Like these are all energies, okay? So when you have whatever your vibration is, you're going to access thoughts that are on that vibration. So this is why taking action, if you're in the wrong vibration, taking action is going to do nothing, okay? Why? Because if you're in the vibration of lack, of unworthiness, of I'm not good enough, of I'm not there yet, well, you're going to attract thoughts in that vibration. Therefore, the actions you take are going to come from those thoughts of being unworthy. Therefore, they're going to be fruitless and produce no result. Okay? This is why your energy is the most important thing. This is why feeling good now is the most important thing. Because when you're on the feeling, Neville Goddard, the feeling is a secret. When you're on the feeling of that which you already want, when you realize that which you seek, you already are. And you tune your DNA vibrational frequency to that which you want, aka changing and raising your vibration to that level, what's going to happen is automatically the thoughts are going to come into your awareness, okay? Because everything exists, all thoughts exist, all timelines exist, but we're only aware of what we are experiencing vibrationally in this now moment. So when you raise your vibration, that changes your situation, because the ideas of achieving the goal come once you've raised your vibration to that level. Okay, now you may be asking, how do I raise my vibration then? If raising my vibration is the most important thing, it's not the action, it's not the work. Well, your action, most of the work is raising your vibration, because once you raise your vibration, everything else takes care of itself. Once your vibration is on that level, everything takes care of itself. Things happen automatically. People come right into your life. Circumstances come right into your life. Situations come right into your life. There's not much you have to do because the universe is working for you. Okay? And that's the fifth dimension. Okay? The fifth dimension is I am the fucking universe, and the universe is working for me because I am the universe. The third dimension is I'm this little human ego, and I got to put in all this work and sacrifice for success. You're thinking in the physical terms. Get out of the physical and think in terms of the spiritual, the energetical. Because realize this, guys. Every single thing that you perceive as physical, when you take it down in a microscope, on a microscopic level, of a molecular level, it's 99.99% empty space. That means it's actually just atoms vibrating at different frequencies. So what you're looking at and perceiving as physical is not actually physical. It's actually just atoms vibrating at different frequency. So when you realize it's not actually physical, you know you can change it. You can manipulate your reality. You can architect and manipulate your reality, okay? Because it's not actually physical. It's not actually as real as you think it is, okay? And you manipulate your physical reality by realizing that it's actually an illusion and the real world's within yourself. So when you manipulate and change your vibration in here, that's going to automatically change out there. Because what you are perceiving, you only perceive that which you are the vibration of. Oh, does that make sense? You perceive that which is that which you are the vibration of. Okay? Now, so how do you raise your vibration? You raise your vibration by feeling good, by feeling better, by creating positive habits, by wearing different clothes, by surrounding yourself with different people, right? Right? What's one of the best ways to feel good, man? Listening to music, singing, dancing, right? Reading books. Reading books changes your vibration. Listening to audios raises your vibration. It changes your vibe, right? Going for a walk outside. Exercise, changing your physiology is the fastest way. The fastest way to raise your vibration, in my experience, is by changing your physiology. Changing your physiology. Staying hydrated, change your physiology. Eating healthy, a lot of times as well, like I'm about to go get a massage, what happens is your body holds a lot of resistance because your emotions get trapped in the body. So when you actually get massages, you're actually releasing those emotions from your body, which frees up energy. And most of raising your vibration is actually just releasing resistance, okay? Because realize that your true essence of who you are is love, light, peace, joy, and enlightenment. What does that mean? You're naturally a high vibrational being, but you've carried on, you're holding on to emotions from your past in this physical experience, which are weighing down your vibration. So most of your raising your vibration is really just releasing resistance. Okay, and what is resistance? It's just it's whatever you want. This is what you want on a certain vibration. But the ego, the mind thinking that, well, I'm not this because I experienced this and this means this. The idea of who you think you are creates resistance from what you want to be, okay? The idea of who you think you are creates resistance between who you are now and who you want to be, okay? So the way to create your future is by becoming the person that has already living in your future right now. And when you realize that that person already exists and you can tap into that person, aka in the Akashic Records, in the ether, in the collective consciousness, you can tap into your future self and get messages. You tell your guides what you want. They're going to guide you there, okay? They're going to say, do this, do that. And let me tell you this, guys. This is what I was told, okay? Because I forgot. This is what the guys told me. They said, look, the reason why we can't show you all the way down in the future yet is because we want you to stay present. We want you to stay here. Because if they told you all the answers, what would be the fun? What would be the fun of life if you knew all the answers? If you knew exactly how everything's going to work out, right? It's called the radar screen. 99% of the time, what's going to happen or how it's going to happen is not on the radar. It comes the most unexpected way. Unexpectedly, when you least expect it, that's when it's going to come in. Why? Because when you're expecting it, you're creating resistance. Expectation creates resistance. When you have no expectation, you're free of that energy. Therefore, you're in that mode of that state of allowing. And when you don't care, it's like you set the intention of what you want. You're just present, feeling good, having fun, doing what you normally would do. It's not what you're doing, it's your vibration. And now what's going to happen is you're in that state of allowing where there's no resistance, and therefore the circumstance, situation, event that's going to align with what you want is going to automatically come into your experience, okay? And that's how it works. That's how it works. It's only our own thoughts that can stop an intention from being met, right? All intentions are met in the perfect present moment when you're ready for it, at the perfect moment, okay? The universe is doing everything at perfect speeds for you, okay? What can stop, this is the only thing that can stop you is yourself. Worrying about the how, worrying about, it doesn't make sense. What do you mean? When is it coming in? Why is it not here yet? How? Stop worrying about the how. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the how, because you're coming from the fifth dimensional understanding that once you're choosing the vibration, you're now choosing your future, and therefore, as long as you stay on that vibration, your future is being pulled towards you. Okay? Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, let me say that again. Okay? This is the third dimensional human ego that gets in the way. It says, okay, I want this. Maybe it's an income, maybe it's a lifestyle. I want this, okay? But I feel like I don't have it, okay? What you're doing is you're looking at your radar. You gotta stop looking at your radar and look at your internal vibration, just knowing that as you choose your vibration, you're choosing your future and pulling it towards you. Your physical ego don't have to run towards your future. Switch it around, come from a fifth dimensional understanding of once you change your vibration, that changes your situation, okay? Because the physical universe materializes to reflect back to you what you feel you're worthy of and what you feel you already have. It's the feeling is the secret. The feeling is the secret, man. Telepathy, the present moment, attracting love, right? Vibrational harmony within yourself. Who is your future self? Your spirit guides. We went over it today. For you. Now, if you guys have any questions, please drop them below. Drop questions below, and also not only drop questions below, drop in the comments what specific topics that you would like me to talk about next. Right? We'll get into it. All right? We'll get into it. Let me know what topics you want to talk about. You want to hear more about, more information from, how it actually works, right? Give me some topics below. If you'd like to send me a message, go over to Instagram at infiniteabundance777. My TikTok as well is the same thing, short clips. This video is probably clipped up in smaller segments. infiniteabundance777. You can join my free Telegram for uncensored information, t.me/infiniteabundance. And the face group, New Earth Ascension group, we will link in the description box below. Much love to you guys. Peace.